We're going to lift it over. So you can get away straight away, eliminate play, start, you know where the ball is.
Interestingly, Meg, as you've been standing down from the University of Queensland, you've been presented with a huge honour here at BWHA.
Yes, I was made a life member last week at the AGM. It was a great surprise, and I really was honoured. I was very surprised to receive that. It sort of puts you in the group of a lot of wonderful, wonderful women who've gone before, who have put their heart and soul into this association. Because again, it's a women's organisation, and we look after Downey Park, and we have 3,000 members. As a life member, I feel extremely honoured. I was first elected onto the management committee in 1993. I had a time when my life got in the way of things, as things happen, as you know, and I've been involved in that whole period, and receiving the life membership was absolutely fantastic. And I see my last 4 years running the facilities portfolio as the most exciting. That means the grounds, the building, and I've endeavoured to improve the situation. We've got now irrigation on 3 fields. We've got grant from the government, $73,000 from the state government to put irrigation into Racy Park, which is where our juniors play, which is utterly vital to the future of the association, to have a good junior field, to have lots of juniors. I mean, it's wonderful to have masters competitions, but you have to have juniors for any organisation, particularly sport, to continue.
Sounds like you're creating a great legacy for the future, Meg. And will your family follow in your footsteps?
Well, I have 2 boys and a girl. Unfortunately, one hasn't ever played hockey, but we won't talk about that. Michael married a hockey player. He lives in Sydney. But my daughter Diane, she has been the club vice president for some years. She looks after our turf teams, and with the new structure, she's going to be chair of the women's committee. As I say, I'm stepping away into a junior role. As I said before, I think junior is absolutely vital to any organisation. And as a university club, we haven't been able to have juniors before because, as you know, people are usually 17 before they go to university. So this is a huge task, job, opening for us to actually develop juniors. And hopefully next year we'll have an under-11 girls team. So I'm quite excited about that too. And the wonderful thing is that with the mowing here, I managed to con my husband into coming and cutting field 1, and he's become the expert at mowing field 1. He says to me every week, "Do you want me to mow it?" And it's been fantastic because he really hasn't been involved in what I've done. And so now we can sit and discuss the growth of the grass at Downey Park. It's quite amazing. This is the University of Queensland Olympic swimming pool, the David Thiel pool, which was refurbished when the last floods came. We're having hockey fields built now above a car park because of this flooding of the Brisbane River. It's a continual problem. So come with me and I'll show you where we're going to build. This is the UQ Centre. As you can see, it's been built up above the flood line. This area floods. This is one of the reasons we're building the hockey fields here. So you can see that currently it's grass. So come and have a look and we'll see what the future holds. So here we are on Oval 4 at UQ and looking at the future of sport at the university. Behind me you'll see a veranda, cement veranda. That's roughly the height that the surfaces will be at. And this, where I'm standing, will be car park. The car park will extend out from underneath the UQ Centre, and this will all be car parking with the sporting fields above. The reason is that because there's a river over there and it's on a big curve, that it floods. It floods very, very quickly. This will actually be the multi-sport facility. So UQ has a very strong rugby team, and they also have Aussie rules and soccer teams that are fairly strong in their competitions. And so they need somewhere to train when the river comes up and when it rains heavily. Western Suburbs got hit by a storm the other day. The fields are out of action. The teams cannot train. So by putting this above the flood level, all the university teams will be able to train on a continual basis. So as I say, this is the multi-purpose one. It will be marked out for hockey. We will be able to train on it. We will be able to play fixtures on it. Now further over there, in the old softball area, is where they're going to have a hockey field, a dedicated hockey field, which will be a watered field. These won't necessarily be watered. The hockey field will be. Here we are at the bus station. This is the bus station over the bridge, and here is where the hockey field's going to be. Our #1 super duper hockey field. Started some earthworks, then pushing the walkway across towards the lakes, which are rather beautiful, very cooling atmosphere. So this is where the hockey field will be, and it's going to be up there. I'm too short to show you. You're parking under there, hockey field up there. This walkway leads up to the Students' Union, so you can see on the sign here, there's the walkway up to the union buildings, and there you've got food, refectory and all the various services that one requires. And over there we have the lakes. Here we are standing on the current area that we play, but to give you an idea of the size of the concept, I'm standing round about the halfway line of where the new field will be. So if you look down there into the distance, you'll see hockey field and then the multi-purpose. But remembering that this is car park, up there will be the fields. The building behind me actually used to be the Students' Recreation Club. It was closed down some years ago. The university have taken it over as a training space. This will be our clubhouse. So in 2016, when we open, we'll see you here for a beer.
Congratulations again, Meg, on all of your achievements and efforts that you've put into hockey. Your life membership truly is a testament to your ongoing commitment to BWHA. So I'd like to give you a big thank you for all of your hard work.
Thanks, Bridget.
You're going to lift it over. So you can get away straight away, eliminate players, you know where to sit.